All right, I think we're live. Good morning. Good morning. Pat was up in here early. Good morning, B&A. How you doing? Dana, always a pleasure to see you as well. How's your morning going? Lost and Happy channel member as well. Welcome to the chat. Gonzo Wick, he made it. Gonzo, how you doing, man? Good to see you. Absolutely stunning morning. Outstanding things going on. It's not too hot here in New Hampshire. It's about, I don't know. We're getting decent weather. I can't complain much about it at all. What is the weather here? I don't know. Let's check. It's currently 70 degrees. It's going to be cloudy, slight breeze today here in New Hampshire. How are things in your neck of the woods? So, oh yeah, quick reminder, guys. Too, we're gonna have a little giveaway here this morning because we should. So, yeah, we'll get to that a little bit later in the live though. Don't let me forget. I might brain fart it. So yeah, maybe later on, remind me. Um, Been rainy past couple days here and muggy. It's on fucking yeah. Don Ray, good morning. Welcome to the chat. How are you doing? It's been a minute. Hopefully life is treating you well. Um, yeah, rainy today. Yeah, we're supposed to get rain here as well later on today. I think later afternoon, um, evening. Yeah, maybe not till 9, 10 o'clock. So it must be west to east or something. So yeah, you guys are gonna get it a few hours before us. But yeah, buddy. So yeah, we're still sporting our Spyderco Sage 5 CF. Anybody that was around for last night's fiasco, that was a hoot. Yeah. And then we've got this other Spyderco Sage 5 CF. No, I'm just kidding. I read like muscle memory, mouth muscle memory. Yeah, this is the Spyderco Paramilitary 2. So I just got this. I'm looking forward to giving it a try. Um, Sweet, sweet knife. Looking forward to the Para 3 now as well. So that'll be next on the list of sharp and pokey thingies. But yeah, Don Ray, we're all still puttering around, I think. Actually, Mrs. Bushcraft, she's been running around yesterday and today. Yeah, we got a birthday party. So the youngest is now 21. So they're gonna go do the thing, when you're 21. So yeah, not feeling old at all. When the youngest is 21, you're like, wow, where did it all go? But it's all good. So we got that going on today. Should be interesting. Got some more shorts posted, or scheduled to post for today. So we're trying to give that a little go. The Yeah, the PM2 salt, man, it is awesome. It's a lovely. I like a blackout version, like the Spartan Blades Palace that I had was the blackout version. I just like it. The Magna Cup blade, absolutely, yeah, next level there. Along with the DLC coating, I've had great luck with DLC coatings. That's what Spartan Blades uses. So yeah, I'm stoked about it. I think it's a great knife. Um, I'm pleasantly surprised at the texture with the scales for this. Definitely, you get a solid grip, good texture. It's not overkill though. Um, that stinks. Still surrounded by nincompoops in Boston. Yeah, I don't think Boston's getting better anytime soon. Um, the book 1984 by George Orwell lays the foundation for what our modern society has become. Yeah, you're not lying. It's a bit dystopian. It's a bit crazy. Yeah, it was almost spot on with a lot of things. I think they're trying to create like a Hunger Games society where, you've got the capital with all the rich people like overindulging and everything. And then you've got the other 95% of people supporting it. It's pretty much communism. My favorite knife brand is Phobos knives, Phobos, for operators by operators. This is two of their knives here. This is their Tier One BC, and the Calcula. It's owned by Eric Hansen. He's a 22-year career veteran of the U.S. Army. He served as an 18 Delta Special Forces medic. He's now the designer, the guy at he created Phobos knives, and outstanding company. He stands behind his products, and his products are first rate all the way, which makes sense. A lot of them are labeled as tier one. And he's it's a disabled veteran owned company, and he's currently fighting off in a war with Parkinson's. So yeah, definitely my favorite knife brand of all time. Yeah, outstanding gentleman all the way around. Not just professionally with his business, not just the way he served 22 years in our country. Definitely above and beyond. But an all around great guy. I truly appreciate him. I learned a lot. Gonzo Wick, is that what you call getting too stoned now? I'm too stoned. I'm lurking, man. um, yeah, who else? We already getting trolled, man. That's awesome. Yeah, that's yeah. Thanks for taking out the trash, guys. But yeah, the tier one BC, it's a full tang knife. It's made out of like just a giant slab of Magna Cut. Um, this one's PVD coated red G10 liners with double black micarta scales. It has a bow drill divot there in case of you need to do a friction fire. It also has a ferrocium rod notch here, which increases the contact area to your ferrocium rod, man. This thing throws sparks like a champ. Probably one of the best spark throwers I've ever used. I actually, without a doubt, the best I've ever used. The only downside to that is it's gonna wear out your ferrocium rod just a smidge quicker. So maybe a little bit more than a smidge, but well worth it if you're in a pickle and you need to get a fire started. Great tool to have. But B and A's here for the shooting gallery this morning. Thanks, B and A. Hopefully you're able to stay in the conversation with all that plinking going on. Yeah, hey man, that's what we call a target rich environment, you know. Where's speaking of target rich environments, where's Cannon? Cannon's gonna be sad he missed out. Watch, B and A will take out all the trolls before Cannon shows up. Cannon will be all butthurt the rest of the day. It's okay, he'll get over it, but yeah. Mrs. B is in the house. Hey, good morning, beautiful. How you doing? Um, on my way to ham radio. Fast. Oh, Don Ray, that's awesome. Congratulations. I did the ham radio stuff back in the day with Civil Air Patrol. And yeah, it's a good time, highly useful skill, especially if you're living kind of remotely, a little away from the mainstream. Yeah, ham radios are awesome. Congratulations on that. Good luck. I hope you get your license as well. It is a little bit easier nowadays. Back in the day, you had to memorize Morse code. If I'm correct, I don't think you need the Morse code anymore to finish. That was the biggest headbanger for me was the Morse code. But yeah, congratulations, Don Ray. Have an awesome day with that. Just like everything else in life, just relax. You know what you're doing. I'm sure you put in your study time. You're up to par. So yeah, just relax. Let the number two pencil flow, and hopefully next time we hear from you, you'll be plus one ham radio operator's license. Um, yeah, just getting caught up on the comments, guys. Ivan Thor said hello. Hello, Ivan Thor. How are you doing? Yeah, it's all about the cool kids today. Steve's hitting the resin. Is that the plan? Not everybody's a coffee drinker. We're okay with that, right? Rosin. Gonz, Gonzo's our official 420 moderator. Gonzo knows. I don't need Morse code for technician. Yeah. Yeah, that's awesome, Don Ray. Yeah, best of luck with that. Like I said, you probably don't need luck. I'm sure you put in your study time. And yeah, we're looking forward to hearing the results for sure. Let us know, absolutely. I think that's awesome. I think more people should go get that. Especially we're so reliant on modern technology. It definitely would not hurt to get your ham radio operator's license. Definitely useful thing to do. Especially yeah, if you're gonna do it, you got to know how to do it, right? No, for real this time. All right, Don Ray. Well, thanks for stopping by. Good luck on your test. We'll be looking forward to hearing the results. Absolutely awesome, awesome, awesome. So what's everybody else got going on today? Anything exciting? Anything new and brave and new and exciting or something? That's all I love hearing stuff like that though. Like Don Ray getting her ham radio operator's license. That is cool. I'm sure she'll pass the test. I'm 100% confident. She's a very smart woman. So kudos to that. Um, dude's gonna split hairs over that. Um, not today, says B&A. Right on B&A. Pat, how are you doing, my man? You got the bean water going. I'm guessing you just got your first cup. Yeah, we don't need any spammers or knuckleheads or yeah, in general degenerates. Yeah, we don't roll with that. Desert Driven, welcome to the chat. Good morning. Good morning. Rosin, damn it. Gonzo's got his panties in a bunch now. Man, come on, dude. Resin's that cheap stuff, that cheap dark stuff you're plucking out of your device. There's a difference, man. Know the difference, right? I don't know. I could be wrong on that. I am by no means an expert on that field. Get it right? Yeah. Yeah, Pat, you're gonna get your quota in for the week by within the first 30 minutes. Jeez, we're surrounded by tools today. It is what it is. But what could possibly go wrong? I don't know. We're living the dream, guys. Yeah, rosin is far superior. That's a Gonzo. You took the words right out of my mouth, man. I was that's what I was about to say. But yeah, we gotta have an off the not live conversation about a few things there, Gonzo. I don't know how much I'm allowed to talk about that here on YouTube. I know it doesn't bother anybody in the live. Um, oh, chaos. Good evening, chaos. I'm not sure which one is it. You're confusing me lately. Whichever one it is. Yeah, man. Yeah, chaos. B&A has been taking out the trash wholesale this morning. It's a target-rich environment. So, yeah, B&A's been doing a great job. Where's where's Cannon? Desert yeah, where is Cannon's on here? Yeah, Cannon had his first grandchild yesterday, so he's officially old, man. Where is the can? Say it 3 times. Beetlejuice, Beetlejuice, Beetlejuice. Maybe he's already doing grandpa stuff. maybe maybe Cannon slept in past 0400 hours. He yeah, he overindulged in the crayons last night. He got a tummy ache and had to sleep in now. Um Cannon, where are you, dude? Um yeah, yeah, well I thought somebody was replying to him, but yeah. Yeah, Cannon's a grandpa, so that means all of us are getting older too. If you're hanging out with people that are grandpas and stuff like that, grandpas and grandmas, then you're probably getting old as well. Grandpa Cannon. At least, yeah, chaos. Due to a law passed by the government in whatever. That's awesome, dude. That was like a whole paragraph. You know, that dude spent a minute typing it out just so B&A could take him out. That's awesome. Way to waste his time, B&A. B&A, I'm proud of you this morning. You're my hero, buddy. Oh, for everything else, there's MasterCard. Um, and just that makes it go away. It is. It's absolutely priceless, man. I thoroughly enjoy it. Um, Yo, it's you again. One way kings. Yeah, it's me again. It's you again. How you doing? Welcome back to the chat. Yeah, no kidding, Mrs. B. Yeah, B&A's on a roll this morning. We're thoroughly enjoying it. Hey, Chaos, send if you could, please send Cannon a text. Tell him the wakey wakey. Yeah, I want Cannon to have a chance at this as well. We're gonna give it a little while, guys. We're gonna do a giveaway. I got a little package going to for the giveaway because I did say I would do a giveaway this morning. That's when it was, right? This Sunday. So sometimes I forget. I need a little reminding every once in a while. What do you expect, man? My friends are becoming grandparents, so we're all getting old. We're all getting a little senile. Not really. I still have great memory, but I got enough white hairs that, if I say, oh, geez, I'm getting old, I forgot that people are like, oh, yeah, obviously. Well, yeah, no worries then. So, yeah, with age comes a little bit of privilege, and you're just allotted that privilege of forgetting stuff every once in a while. I plead the fifth. B&A, but only once. You can only plead the fifth once, not 111 times like Nitzel Nuts there. Um, 9 grandkids. Fishy Fingers has 9 grandkids. Wow. Yeah, we just all got a little older reading that. But wow, how are you digging that? That's got to be wow, the Christmas shopping has got to be never ending. That's like a year-long event. Um, Here in the UK, we can't have those knives. Yeah, the sad part is there in the UK, you don't need the knives, man. You need the pew pews. Things are way out of control over there. All of Europe. Did you see that? Spain got invaded. They like roughly 48 to 60,000 invaders all at the same time. I know they call them other stuff. I call it what it is. They're invaders, man. Like, oh, England, man, I love England, but I'm butthurt about it. Like, how did England go from King Richard the Lionheart to King Charles the Traitor? Like, no, man, King Charles, his job is well, anyhow, I'm not going to get that far into it, but yeah, well, just the long story short, he's supposed to be supporting like a Christian type nation and everything, and now he's all on board with the Islam. Yeah, not cool at all. Yeah, yeah, it's entirely the government, man. Um, yeah, I know. I've got some friends over there in England. I've got 3 friends I've been friends with for like wow over 30 years now or so, around 30 years or so. They live in Manchester, Liverpool, and Cheshire. And then I'm friends with Mick. He's got a YouTube channel, Hampshire Outdoors and Survival. And there's many people in there that I thoroughly enjoy conversation with. Yeah, I'm a huge fan of Europe. It's where most Americans came from. And yeah, kind of like our cousins, our distant cousins. I read it a while ago, but like Europeans and Americans are kind of like cousins that their parents didn't get along. So we're always hearing crap stories about the other so that we don't have to go visit or something. It's weird like that. But yeah, man, if the United States should pitch in and help any countries in the world. We should be helping like Europeans, you know, definitely the UK, Scotland, Ireland, England, Wales, France. You know, Poland's all set though. Poland's the only one with their act together. They said, oh well, no, we're gonna put up a fences, and if you try to jump our fence, we're gonna use our pew pews. And it seems to be working pretty well for them. Maybe they're setting the example for others to follow. I'm no expert, but I'd say if it's working, everybody else should be adopting that policy. Trevor Thomas, they wanted our help, but we remember them not letting us use their space. Yeah, I'm talking. Yeah, Thomas, you're totally right. But I'm talking about the people, not the politicians. You know, like regardless, I don't know. I guess you need the agreement of the politicians. I know. I'm not making any sense. It's wishful thinking. Yeah, wet dreams, if you want to call it that. But it'd be great to go over there and maybe of all the governments who have overthrown, maybe we should overthrow, you know, traitors that are pushing Islam. Um, yeah, King Charles the traitor. Um, yeah, our greatest ally. Yeah, I don't think so. They don't help with anything. They just take. Um, yeah, I'm definitely not a fan of the tiny hat people and the stuff that they do. So, but thanks for bringing that up. Yeah, we need to cut that welfare state off. Well, we send them like, you know, minimum $10 billion a year just for spending money. Um, yeah, we pay for their universal health care. We pay for their free secondary educations and everything like that. Meanwhile, Americans are struggling and whatnot. But my only ally is a buddy holding a rifle that stands next to me. Yeah, desert driven. You're not kidding. But yeah, just getting caught up on the comments here, guys. Um, yeah, and there's a lot of people I would trust in that position. Um, yeah, people that I would trust with a rifle in a foxhole. Yeah, man, definitely. And no doubt, some of them are my Marine Corps buddies, man, because you know they're looking forward to it. Um, yeah, the only time a Marine's going to give you a hard time in a situation like that is like, dude, you only showed up with 30 mags. What are you thinking, dude? You need a couple crates. Or, dude, it's my turn on the Ma Deuce. You've been hogging the Ma Deuce, man. Um, yeah, things are slowly changing in Europe in terms of national parties gaining popularity. The immigration situation has gotten so bad that they can no longer turn it. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, it's gotten so bad, and that Spain just proved it. What just happened in Spain? 48,000 to 60,000. Like just you know that's organized. Like 48 to 60,000 people just don't happen to show up in the same place on the same day. Somebody had to organize all those little rubber boats and all that. You know, all the zodiacs, whatever you want to call them. Somebody had to organize all that. Somebody had to plan it out. Somebody had to execute that plan. So yeah, for that, I mean, that's like a D-Day level invasion, just on rubber dinghies and stuff. So wow, imagine what a target-rich environment that would have been sitting on the beach. Just a bunch of rubber boats. You could plink them off a mile offshore and find out which ones are the good swimmers. And by the time they got to the beachhead, man, it'd be easy plinking from there. They foreclosed my home. Well, why did you let it happen? Why did you got to pay the bills, man. I don't know. They've made it impossible to do that though. So, um, the calorie print, yeah, yeah, exactly. Yeah, when did invasions become okay? But when they started profiting off of them, either through monetarily or through power. Yeah, no doubt they're replacing the voting class, and then I'm sure they're all getting kickbacks on all their stuff. They plan, yeah, exactly. They gave me no choice, man. Kept raising, yeah, and that's one of the things. Like people get all excited because their property values were going up. Like, oh, my house was worth 130,000. Now it's worth 450,000. It's like, yeah, they only did that because they didn't have to change the tax rate. They just changed the value of your home, and now your taxes are four times what they used to be. Yeah, we can thank a lot of private equity for stuff like that, as well as a greedy government. So, I don't know. I have mixed feelings on home ownership nowadays, because you never really own your home. There was a lady down in Massachusetts. She was 81 or 84 years old, and she couldn't afford her taxes anymore. She held the deed for her house, but because of, I think it was like $8,000 or $10,000 in back taxes, the state took her house and booted her to the curb in her 80s. So what's a point of working so hard to pay off that huge amount of money so you can just get kicked to the curb in the end? There's yeah, home ownership, in my opinion, in this country is a lie at this point. You may own the sticks and the roofing and stuff like that, but the actual property never leaves hands of the government. So kind of defeats the purpose, doesn't it? Yeah, no, though. Yeah, Pat, you don't see any benchmades. You're right. You're right. Your eyesight has not deceived you yet, B&A. You're not that old yet. Give it a couple more years over, it can get blurry. It'll all start to look like whatever you want it to be. Um, no, I'm not down with Benchmade. I mean, I like some Benchmades, but I'd have to get some really good deals on them. Which isn't that difficult. I know you can, like some of the bug outs that are like the MSRP is 180, $200 on the secondhand market. You can find them for like half off, like $100, $80. There's some pretty good deals on the secondhand market. I think a lot of them are YouTubers that got a deal, and then like they got a free sample for for demonstration purposes, but then it ends up on eBay, or what's that knife binge. What's that other one called? You go and buy used knives. Um, Crystal. I thought those two were butterfly knives. Yeah, no, I don't have any Bella songs either. I'm kind of limited on knives. I do other stuff besides knives, but I do love my knives. Yeah, mostly my fixed blades are mostly Phobos. I do have a couple of Spartan blades as well. Um, and then I've recently a friend of mine got me hooked on Spyderco. So I've been on a Spyderco kick for a little while now. I do like Leatherman as well. But I get into hatchets and saws, silky saws and all that other stuff. Kind of like I'm more into a well-rounded kit rather than having a whole lot of one thing. I just, what I need in each category. Yeah, they're pretty popular. The Balisong knives, butterfly knives. It's never really been my thing. I just, yeah, not really my thing. They are cool. Like people that are skilled with those, very impressive. But yeah, just not my bag of tea. No, desert driven. I like the K bars, the whole Marine Corps history and everything. Yeah, K bars are cool. I don't mind K bars at all. There's a lot of knives I don't mind. The ones I don't like, everybody knows. I kind of hashed it out a little bit yesterday. Those imports from Dragon Country, the budget banger of the day knives. Those are the only ones I really don't like. They're kind of like undercutting the U.S. market, and yeah, I have no interest in supporting China. I know that something you're gonna buy is from China. Flip the coffee cup over. Oh, says the guy typing on the phone. What an asshat he was. Yeah, you're stuck, and it's like, dude, you're explaining to me the problem. The problem is the United States is way too reliant on Chinesium and stuff. So let's promote some other products, some American products, but not just American products. I like Granfors Bruks Axe. They're out of Sweden. I like Silky Saws. They make probably the best saw in the world. They're out of Japan. Also, I'm been getting more into those Silky Nadas. Those are really nice as well. Yeah, there's a lot of different things that I'm into. But the number one thing I'm not into is stuff from Dragon Country, man. The Chinesium can hashtag suck it. Yeah, did you know that Dragon Country made up a few 100,000 fake driver's licenses for the United States and sent them to their college students here, that are here on student visas, so that they could have an impact on the U.S. vote for president. So yeah, one of the many reasons why I don't like China. And then while they're here in school, like we educate them, they take that knowledge back with them, and yeah, it's just, but yet, Dragon Country tries to undermine us in every way, shape, or form they possibly could. Okay, guys, need to stop out and pick up. Oh, hey, honey, if you didn't leave yet, can I get more coffee? Can I get some more coffee, please? I probably missed it. She's gone. But um, what did Yeah, the cat gets more attention than I do. She's not lying. And then if the cat gets a few presents, then I'll get a present as well. It's I'm in competition with the cat. Thank you, honey. Yeah, that's the world I live in. That's like my arch enemy is actually it's the cat. It's Mrs. B's cat. It hates me. It really does. I've never done anything wrong. It just I guess it's a black cat. Maybe I guess they're like loyal to one person. Dogs can be like that too. Which is why I need my own personal dog. Need a German Shepherd or something cool like that. Crystal, I don't have to Google shit. I know what I'm talking about. Oh, what is they're side hashing it. Well, I'm gonna get up and get my own cup of coffee. B&A, you make it sound like you need a walker for that. Um, yeah, fringe benefits, right? I'll give Mrs. B credit about that. She's always good about the coffee. I had quit the coffee habit for quite a few years, and then I went. She got me back into it, but that's not the whole point. Um, but yeah, like it's like when I'm out shoveling the driveway because we have that evil stuff called snow around here. Then yeah, she grabs a coffee. She doesn't have to do any of that stuff. She doesn't have to shovel the driveway. She doesn't even like our basement. It creeps her out. It is kind of a creepy basement. So when she flips a breaker, running too many things in the kitchen, I always go down. I take care. It's like a give and take relationship. We work with each other. Um, where's the her boots smell bad too. Yeah, I guess. Yeah, you're not going to get too many places using words like that. Calling people a dumb idiot, you evil wench. Um, it's, oh, thank you, honey.
You're welcome. Almost walked out the door forgetting your coffee on the counter.
That would make sense.
I'll be back.
All right, have fun. Love you. I love you guys too. It's not, where there's plenty of love to spread here. There's plenty of happy, joy. God, so I need another troll hunter patch. Yeah, Mish Bushcraft spiders in my basement are always trying to get me, I swear. Well, yeah, Trevor, she knows that as well. That's why she doesn't. She hasn't been to this base. She went down to the basement like once or twice in the beginning, and she's like, nope, nope, that's about enough of that. So, yeah, but we definitely work together. It's a team effort. It's not, yeah, I don't believe in that one-sided stuff. So, I make my own sandwiches. If that's, I do a lot of the cooking too. You know, when it comes to grilling anything, steaks, ribs, pulled pork, all that stuff. I do all that cooking. Um, yeah, we gotta get some more designs on that stuff on the troll hunting club patches and stuff. Dude, everything's so expensive though now. I've gotta put together. I gotta get learn how to use the new program. Cause yeah, when my laptop crashed, I lost all my graphics and everything. So I've gotta learn how to use this new program, and yeah, we're gonna put together like a channel member packet. So I want to do like a patch and some stickers and yeah, well, yeah, chaos. But the whole thing is, yeah, it's hard to order just one. You can get like embroidered just one; it's not too bad. But if you get the rubberized patches, you got to order them in like lots of 50. Um, I'm 6'5", 5 foot basement. Yeah, Trevor, she doesn't have that problem. She's like, I don't know. I think she's got like shrinking old lady thing going on. But she's about like 5 footish or so, maybe with her shoes on, 5'1", you know. So it's not a question of her hitting her head. It's just she doesn't like all the spiders and the goofy stuff. Um, but yeah, we gotta do some more with this. I'm not sure how I'm gonna go about it yet, but it's like crazy expensive. Um, and I lost a lot of motivation because I lost my ass on the first set of patches. So I think I'm still at like a net negative because I just had, yeah, some unfortunate things happen. Like people, there was a few people that ordered it, and then like they, like a week and a half later, I didn't get it, and I'd end up sending them another one. So I like twice the materials, twice the shipping, and they ended up receiving both of them, and then I didn't hear back from them. You know, it was like, well, let me know when you get if you get the original set, and that happened a few times, and the shipping is outrageous nowadays. So yeah, I kind of lost my ass on the first thing of patches. Plus, I paid for the artwork, and um, I'm 6 foot. Oh, you got a crawl space? Yeah, Gonzo. I want to do like, yeah, it's gonna be like a members thing. I'm gonna do like a couple, two or three stickers, and then I want to do like a 2 inch by 3 inch patch, so it'll be like a U.S. flag size patch. I had everything designed for the channel swag, right? And but yeah, the laptop crashed, so I gotta like resource everything, and yeah, it's gonna happen. But yeah, I figure the to for me to put together like 50 member packages, which is cool because we only average like 6 to 9 members. But it's probably gonna cost me like $500 to $600. Plus the shipping, which the shipping is gonna be, they nail you on the shipping. That's gonna be like $7 to $10 per package. So it's a pretty big expense. Oh, Lost and Happy, thank you very much, dude. That's we definitely appreciate that, man. That's a huge help. We'll yeah, for patches, and I freaking want one. Plus, I do artwork. Oh, Lost and Happy, we gotta yeah, send me an email. I will definitely. I'm definitely interested in the artwork. Yeah, I'm kind of like I'm a huge tech tard, so I'm like technologically challenged. We're going on 2 years of doing lives, and I still haven't done a thumbnail. So that kind of says where we're at, man. But if you ever want to jump out of an airplane, I can promise you a safe landing. I'm good at that stuff. I can 99.99999% guarantee your parachute's gonna open. Um, Boondock, New Hampshire, welcome to the chat. Good morning, my man. How was yeah, visitation day right on, brother. You got to be excited. I'm excited for you. It's nice to see men win every once in a while when it comes to that stuff. Yeah, lost and happy. That's the biggest super chat this channel's ever gotten. Definitely appreciate it, man. Very much so. Lost and happy where the gates of Bill. um, yeah, douching out my car of camping gear. Yeah, I remember having to do that back in the day. I'd have some rock climbing gear and some kayaking gear in the trunk, and yeah, just crazy amounts of gear. Couple of parachute systems, um, which people always thought that was a little weird. Like, dude, why are you hauling around like parachutes in your trunk? Like, but it's like, hey, it's my other job, man. Um, yeah, lost and happy. We'll definitely put you on the list. If you want lost and happy, I'll send you a set of these patches as well if you want. Got to make room for the kayaking. Exactly, yeah, man, and all the other stuff. You got your throw bags with your self rescue gear or rescue gear. Yeah, there's so much gear in the world. I love gear. What is Yeah, we seem to have eradicated the trolls though. That's a good thing. Good job, B&A. Everybody say thanks to B&A for taking the trash out. We definitely appreciate you, brother. Chaos of Van is the plan. Yeah, they're even starting to buckle down on van life a lot, which is crazy. Absolutely crazy. Yeah, you can't, man. They're taking away all the freedoms. Um, yeah. Hey, did anybody see there was another a shooting, Twins Falls, Idaho, at a Five Guys Burgers. The guy probably looked at the menu and said, "That's enough of that. I'm shooting the place up." I don't know. That's crazy. But yeah, there was another thing, and there's like 2 million acres of land burning out there, out in the northwest. Crazy stuff, man. Wait, like just so much going on. I'm in the middle of doing an IS swap on a 2017 Impreza. Oh no, I don't want a camper van. I want a soccer mom. Yeah, yeah, Boondock. I think you're spot on with that. I think the white utility vans and stuff. Yeah, they just spot those out from a mile away. Yeah, you want like one of those old Chevy Astro vans or something. A true and proper grocery getter. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, that dude that jumped in to stop it was badass for sure. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, man. There's always somebody that's gonna step in and do the right thing. I think we just live in a great society like that. You can't go wrong. Um, I guess we're gonna have to give Cannon more shit about this. He's like, you're grandpa one day and then you show up late the next. Yes, I think he's already abusing his old man privileges. We're gonna we're gonna have to get him. Yeah, I want to convert a U-Haul. Yeah, yeah, Gonzo, but leave all the original stuff on the side, right? Um, Mopatty EDC Trish, how you doing? How you doing? I got to work on that one a little bit. Hey Trish, how you doing? Welcome to the chat. Trish showed up just in time for all the shenanigans. We're having a good time. Ooh, Trish, see what I got? See what I got? I got me one of these. Actually, no, I didn't get me one of these. Mrs. Bushcraft got me one of these. I'm not a liar. But yeah, this is not the Spyderco Sage 5 CF. This is the Spyderco Paramilitary 2 Salt version with the Magna Cut blade and the DLC and all the coolness. Not that I love my Sage 5 CF any less. I just got to share the love a little bit. I think that the next one, not that I've developed a problem at all, because it's still I didn't get this, so it's not my problem yet, right? But I'm definitely getting the pair of three in the same salt edition, right? Big brother, little brother, big knife, little knife. Hey, little buddy, how you doing? Um, any Oh no, I haven't gotten any new slinging thingies. Maybe I should do that next. Maybe I should be a grown up about that. No, I don't want to be. You can't make me be a grown up. Um, yeah, dude. My next slingshot. I've been putting it off for like a year, a little over a year. It's not like I've been really putting it off. It's just that's how it goes. But yeah, the Simple Shot Scout LT2 Pro is gonna be my next one. Like I thoroughly enjoyed the LT2 so much. I'm willing to upgrade to the next level. So instead of modified modern space plastic, it's gonna be CNC milled aluminum. So that's gonna be my next slingy thingy, without a doubt. But I almost got one a while ago. But usually they have like a really good Christmas sale. That's how long ago it was. And they have like 20% off everything. But last year they didn't do it. They only did like 5% off. So I'm like, I ended up doing other stuff. Plus it's Christmas time and we had to get stuff for other people, and you know how it is. But yeah, so I do like this though, and I'm pretty good at it. I said pretty good. I'm far from an expert, but yeah. Spyderco CPM Magna Cut, and yeah. Why isn't it Oh, do I got to put my hand behind? Yeah, and I like the USA. That's the thing I like. It's got a if I like the USA made. I'm gonna stir the pot again. Yeah, Trish, you're the only lady here today, Mrs. Bushcraft. She was here earlier, but she had to go to the. She's picking up a cake because it's the youngest one's 21st birthday. So yeah, so she's out picking up a cake, doing that thing. I don't know, maybe she's listening in. Maybe she can say hello. Oh, I missed Rob. Oh, I almost missed Rob. Rob, how you doing? Good morning. Good morning. Rob's a channel member as well. Thanks for being here. How's your Sunday? It's Sunday morning. um, yes, the tickaroo, rickaroo knives. It is a tick. Yeah, it is. It is a tick. Like, man, they need to like upgrade that. If there's one thing I don't like about Spyderco at this point, it's the tick. Like they really need to get like anybody like any of the skiers, spider ski wear stuff like that. That's some good stuff, man. That's a great logo. Oh, I meant to dig one out. I've got a few things of theirs. Their logos are awesome. It really like it makes their clothing not only functional but very cool looking. It's aesthetically appealing, and quite frankly, in my opinion, Spydercos are ugly. They're not aesthetically appealing if we're going to be politically correct about it. They're kind of ugly nice, but they're highly functional. The little flicky thingy, wow, and then the ergos, like no matter how you grip it, it's good, you know. But yeah, they should upgrade the tick to an actual spider, like a cool spider, like a Black Widow type thing. I did see some titanium clips for these things. Not that I've been looking up upgrade parts, but there's a titanium clip that has, yeah, I think the Spyderco one has the tick, right? But they actually did a real spider. If you search like Spyderco mods, Spyderco pocket clip mods, it'll come up. But man, the damn thing's like $40 for a pocket clip. I'm getting old. I am. My buddy's a grandpa, and I think $40 is a tremendous amount of money now. So I'm gonna get some kids to shovel the driveway for a quarter. Watch, and I'll just play like old stupid guy. Bushcraft about to be hooked on modding. No, Gonzo, not me, man. And well, I know I was hooked on modding already. To be fair, I like modding stuff. I played a lot of paintball, man. So, gotta mod the marker like there's no tomorrow. But some of the maybe not the first, but the first Spydercos that really caught my eye was Crispy Critter. He had sent me some a few pictures of his EDC, and he has like a really modified shaman. So I'm like, that's very cool. You can't find it, you got to mod it. But I think, is this even possible? Can you just build your own Spyderco? Because you can buy the scales, whatever you buy, they range hugely in price. But then you could buy all the titanium hardware replacement. All right. So the only thing, and it includes like the pocket clip and the spacers and the pivot and all that stuff. It's all like $40. You got titanium hardware. And then whatever amount for the scales. Can you just buy the blade and put one together? Do you like? It almost seems redundant to buy one of these and then replace all the hardware and put new scales on it, because the only thing you're really using is the blade. So can you just get the blade as well? Like that's a that almost makes more sense to me, because eventually you're just gonna have like all the pieces you need minus the blade. Patty, a solid EDC. She doesn't need to baton things, but everyday uses sometimes can carry putter and go. And made something that is stout. Yeah, that's spot on. I hate how they look there, high pointed knives. A purple Hera too, yeah. Yeah, I like Trish. Trish has got great taste in yeah, she's not into the the cheaper models usually. She's got a nice collection. She's got like all sorts of stuff, hinders and everything. Um yeah, just if I modified a spider, I would off the top back of the blades. Yeah. Well, these ones aren't as bad. Like the native series are like a lot more like this. Some of them are even lower. It's the Paris series. That's what you're talking about. I don't know the whole hump. It's a hump from the whole hump. Not as in humping holes. You guys know what I'm talking about. This is how I get myself into trouble. But yeah, it's like on the Sage 5, it's more like, yeah, it's not as pronounced as like this paramilitary 2 here. I do see what you're saying, but I think that kind of like that's where its functionality comes from. You know what does that make sense? I don't know, maybe I'm not making sense. No, it's still just dysfunctional. It's a spider. Yeah, it is. Yeah, it's 100% a Spyderco thing, and it's not the most aesthetically appealing thing around by any standards. It is what it is. But yeah, we'll manage. Yeah, we're about an hour in. I like the hole because I can open it with one hand with gloves on it. Yeah, that makes sense. It's a great opening feature. It's probably like the most. I've opened quite a few knives. I think it's spot on. Like, yeah, like Pat's saying, you can open it in the winter with a pair of gloves on. So maybe not as appealing to people living down South Florida and whatnot, but for the rest of us cold weather people, that's a huge plus. Military as well, you tend to wear gloves frequently. Just get your wife the Savvy Desert Knife. It's almost like they chose function over form. Yeah. Yeah, yeah, Boondock. Yeah, it's almost like they chose function over fashion, which is a rare thing nowadays. I've seen some stuff that it's like next level beautiful. Like, you don't want to get fingerprints on it. It's a piece of art, but it just doesn't function right. Well, Lost and Happy in honor of my move to Alabama and McNee's little Dixon rock pattern violet over the McNee Mac 2 3.5. Yeah, Trish is making a big move. Big life changes. That's awesome for you though, Trish. I think it's going to work out well for you. I really do. I'm excited for you. Yeah, and you can Spidey flick them like a ninja. It doesn't get much better than that. Walmart has a nice selection. Some of the Kershaws are still made in the USA. I would actually consider getting some of them. If it's a USA made Kershaw, I'm down with it. Maybe that'll make a nice little beater knife or something. I don't know. The last time I owned a Kershaw, man, it had to be like 30 years ago. Um, and it ended up somebody liked it more than I did. One of those scenarios, you know. I didn't sell it. I didn't give it away. It just and I didn't lose it. It just became not mine anymore somehow. Um, I've had a few Kershaw budget bangers in my day, but it's been a long while. What is that? Bathy? Hello, hello. I wonder where some of these screen names come from. Is it like auto given or did you create that? Um, yeah, Kershaw USA made stuff is actually okay. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking too, Gonzo. Um, I like Kershaw, but all they make is bar locks and autos. Yeah. Yeah, I'm not a fan of autos. I've heard a lot of people having problems with the little springs go bad and they're kind of high maintenance. I'm not a fan of high maintenance anything. I like yeah, high maintenance is not my thing anymore. Dude, I'll tell you something about skydivers. Skydivers are high maintenance. And when you're the parachute rigger, skydivers are crazy high maintenance. So I think now I like a relatively maintenance free lifestyle. The less maintenance I have to do, the happier I am. And I think the better it speaks for the tool, the better quality tool, you know? You don't have to be oiling it and always sharpening it. Dude, I grew up in Alabama. Those are hard. It's yeah, that's awesome, Church. My wife and I are gonna move to Alabama because they're putting up two data centers here. Yeah, the data centers, man, they're horrible. Um, like who asked for that stuff? Nobody did. They're pushing it upon us. What happened to for the people by the people? No, it's now it's for the politicians, for their billionaire buddies, and for massive profits. But yeah, when it like yeah, free enterprise and all that stuff. But when it comes to like the Americans like landscape and everything, like yeah, I don't understand the need for all these data centers. Well, I do. It's all about storing surveyed information, the flock cameras and all that other stuff. But yeah, they're trying to tell everybody, oh, so you can have better access to Chat GPT or some other AI stuff, but everybody's like me. I don't use Chat. I don't use AI. I could be just absolutely fine without it. I mean, I'm an idiot when it comes to that stuff. I've got no interest. I'm sure I could get some kind of AI, some Chat GPT or what's that Grok or whatever. I've heard of a couple of them. I could be like, "Hey, AI, make me a thumbnail or something," and it would make me a thumbnail. I think that's how a lot of people are doing it. And I'd just rather not have a thumbnail than resort to AI. You know, that's it's almost there's no way I'm going to become that kind of junkie. You know. Like if you don't want to become a heroin junkie, don't do this stuff. Well, I'm not going to become an AI junkie. I'm not going to do this stuff. I do think for like the 2 year anniversary thing. Well, actually, no. It's a 2 year anniversary thing of doing lives. I'm going to do a thumbnail. I think I might have to hire somebody to do it, but we're going to do it, man. And that'll be the thing. If I hire somebody, it'll be well. No, I don't need to hire anybody. I'll just take a picture. I'll take a picture to look like this. Here's my thumbnails, guys. Um, I hate AI. They forced it. Yeah, they did the same thing to my phone, and now it wants to tell me to do what to do, when to do it, how to do it. Like I used to I don't like phones as it is, cell phones. So yeah, it starts telling me like, oh, would you just ask it this? No, I don't talk to inanimate objects. Like even YouTube weirds me out a little bit, you know. I like the lives because it's interactive, but yeah, sometimes I'm not in the mood to talk to my phone to make a video or something. Lost and Happiest, smaller and more affordable is TRM. Yeah, they're rubber banding our arms and smacking our veins with AI slop. Yeah, I'm not even a fan of it here on YouTube. Like if it's clearly AI, like if you can tell if you're gonna start with an AI thumbnail, I typically don't click on the video. Want nothing to do with it. If you dupe me into clicking on it, like I couldn't tell, and it ends up being like AI slop, especially when it's just a slideshow of pictures that really aren't fitting the story, followed by um just yeah an AI voice. Like it's trash content. I won't watch. In my opinion, it's trash content. I don't watch. Yeah, nothing to do with it. I've seen a couple people do AI stuff, and yeah, no, where it's not happening. I don't want to be part of the problem. I don't have the solution. I really don't. I don't think anybody really does, but I refuse to be a part of the problem. Yeah, Terminator 2 laid it out for everybody. Yeah. Yeah, well, we've got so many of those things like even Demolition Man, right? Like, yeah, the fast food wars. Here we are. Do you guys think Taco Bell's gonna win the fast food wars? I thought they were gonna win until and oh, my phone's going off. Hello. I'll have to get to that in a minute. Um, but where was it? Brain fart. Oh, I got gray hairs, guys. I'm getting old. That's my problem. Um, what could possibly go wrong? Oh, I gotta do another picture for the Phobos Nice Photo Challenge. Yeah, we need to do that. I want to win that so bad. It's a tier one mini with carbon fiber scales. I mean, you guys can enter it if you want to, but I don't think you're gonna win. The uh the third criteria for the photo competition is what's your love for Phobos knives, something like that. So I think I win. I think I win that part like by a long shot. I'm so sick of AI reading audio books and getting words. Yeah, they don't even get the words right. Or, yeah, AI trying to do acronyms is priceless. It's horrible. Numbers even they screw up numbers all the time. That's usually one of the telltale signs. Or if there's like seven fingers, in the video. Like I just want to watch knives and wheelies on dirt bikes. Exactly, Rob. Um, Einstein said it best. I may not know what weapons will be used to fight World War III. Yeah, yeah, but World War IV will be fought with sticks and rocks again. Sticks and stones, yeah. Do I have a tomahawk? No, I don't have a tomahawk, but I have a wildlife hatchet, which would just be just as effective. Yeah. Zagranfors Brooks wildlife hatchet. I don't think that accent goes. That's not Swedish, is it? The meatballs. I don't know, guys. I don't know, but yeah, I do have the Granfors Brooks wildlife hatchet. I love it. I really do. I'm getting into the Japanese hatchet though, the Nadas. Um, which I don't have out and about right now, but they're definitely up there as well, and at a fraction of the cost too, or not a fraction, but half the cost maybe. Um, yeah, they're about yeah, the Silky Nadas. They had a bunch on sale. Now they're getting hard to find. They had the Silky Nadas. They had the 240 millimeter, the 180 millimeter, and a 150 millimeter, and you can't find any of the original ones, really. They're extremely difficult to find. The only thing they've got out there now that's you can reasonably get, I'd get one if you're interested, is they've got the Outback version of the Silky Nada 240, 240 millimeter, which the Outback version is just it's a black oxide finish, and they blacked out the sides of the sheath for it. Yeah, my sister's a bit of a shut in, and that poor lady really likes. Yeah, I think that's what they're doing. See, first they separated everybody. They separated everybody. That was part of the scamdemic. The new normal is to not hang out with people, and now they've got people becoming dependent on AI. Like there's dudes out there. I hope nobody in here is doing this because I'm about to insult you. There's dudes out there that have like an AI girlfriend. Like they reprogram the AI, the Chat GPT or the Grok or whatever, and they give it some like cute name and a cute little voice. You know, you can even get them with an English accent, from what I hear. But that ends up being their social relationship. That's their girlfriend. I don't know. I don't think I could never do that. Yeah, that's just awkwardly weird. That's like just get a subscription to Playboy. They still have that, right? Like I don't know, having an AI girlfriend is just that's over the top freaky deaky stuff. Um what is called I'll give it a listen. Yeah, Chaos has got a plethora of audiobooks and stuff like that. So yeah, if you like any of the SHTF style, you know, any of that stuff, Chaos is he's got it wired. Hey, I bitch can't even do dishes. Yeah. Yeah, B&A's got his priorities straight. Well, like we're not getting any dishes done. I'm all set. I wonder they're supposed to start charging for that stuff. Like I guess it's gonna get expensive to have an AI girlfriend. Yeah, how many do we have in the chat? I'm about to give up. We got 12 in the chat. I'm not sure Cannon's gonna make it. We're an hour in. All right, we'll give it like 10 or 15 minutes and then we'll do our little giveaway. Yeah, I kind of like that. Where's Nick Martino this morning? He must have hit grandpa status as well. Yeah. If I want the AI girlfriend experience, I'll go to any local drive-through. They never listen to what you have to say. Yeah. Yeah, that's how you know the AI girlfriend is fake. She actually listens. Oh, that's horrible. We're gonna get in trouble for that one. It's all good. Oh, the other thing Mrs. B got us is we now have a second Leatherman Wave Plus. I don't know. I'm gonna put it up to the chat. I almost I wanna ask Miss B, like, hey, can we because I have one of these right here in black oxide, which I thoroughly enjoy. I might ask Miss B if we can send this one back and then put that towards a Spyderco Para 3. What would you do? Would you keep the stainless finish Wave Plus as a second tool as a backup, whatever, or would you get the Para 3 if you were given the opportunity? Which one would you choose? I know there's a bit of a price discrepancy here, but we're going to keep that one. That's on the down low. That's a hush hush thing. Oh, I know, right, Dana? She's always listening. Para 3 all day. B&A, the Spyderco enabler. B&A is kind of like my Spyderco dealer. Like he hooked me up for free with the first one. He's like, here, man, give it a try. Have a little taste, and you'll be back for more. And when you do, that's yeah, Pat. I definitely appreciate it, dude. I still do. For the 3, yeah, everybody, yeah, everybody's for the Para 3. We're at like 4 for 4 so far. 1, 2, 3, yeah, 4. Oh, where's Trevor? He's giving away a fully loaded bunker with all the bells and whistles. Yeah, just a little giveaway, Trevor. Nothing huge. Yeah, fully loaded bunker with all the bells and whistles. Customized M4 carbines, Benelli shotguns. Can you say shotguns on YouTube? I don't know. L&H, small and classy, keep it that way. You can get them at reasonable prices on some secondary sites, like Blade Binge, or yeah. I think the lowest price I've seen for a new Para 3, the Salt Edition is I think $216 or so at DLT. But yeah, I could probably find something cheaper on the secondary market. I'm just worried about like getting because I think that's where a lot of the clones and the fakes and the knockoffs and stuff come from is people like, oh, it's like new, but it's not. It's like a knockoff. Yeah, it's not that I don't like to pay people. It's because people are selfish and they make stupid decisions. Yeah, everyone trying to be a lone wolf like me that used to make fun of me for it because I don't like people, but I like you. Yeah, lost and happy. I'm the same way, man. Yeah, I've always been like the lone wolf or definitely the black sheep in the community. Which is why YouTube's really awkward for me because it's talking to a whole bunch of people at once, and normally I just don't do that. Well, I mean, I do, but I do it like once a year at safety day or, for a safety briefing or something like that. Um, but yeah, even in the skydiving community, I was like in that rare 1%. Every drop zone typically only has one master rigger, and I get to hide in the rigging loft. And if I don't feel like dealing with, skydivers, customers, whatever you want to call them, I just go over and lock the door and put the sign on, "Don't bother me." You know, yeah, so even in like I had fun. I like going to the events and stuff like in dosages and controlled dosages. But it's a little bit weird. Nick Martino's in here. Right on, Nick. Yeah, we're getting ready to do our giveaway. How you doing, brother? Good morning to you. Did somebody reach out to Canon and say like, "Hey, get your old rickety ass up and come join the live"? Um Bushcraft, we can use the term close quarters mass removals instead of yeah. That's a mouthful there though, Desert. Makes sense to me though, but yeah, lost and happy. I totally get it, man. In fact, there was a few times I was like down in Florida, Mrs. B was up in New Hampshire, and I'd be talking to her on the phone, like going from one place to another, and I'd be like, oh, "Okay, hold on, I can't talk for a minute. I'm trying to." There's a group of people like at the bonfire, and I don't really want to get sucked into a long conversation. So I'm going to try to sneak past. So just hold on a second. So I'd try sneaking past everybody. And then you'd hear somebody yell out, "Hey, Rigger Tom, is that you? Dude, come here for a second. We got to sort this out." And it's always, a couple of young skydivers, debating what the better parachute is, blah, 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 blah. And, but I'd get sucked into those conversations and it would suck. It sucks to get sucked into conversations you don't want to have. Or like, this is my time. I need to decompress and recharge the batteries and sort life out. Um, yeah, I tried to reach out to Canon, haven't heard back. I'm telling you, man, Cannon's taking advantage of his new situation. If you're new to the chat and you haven't heard, our man Cannon, our token jarhead, he is officially a grandpa now. And I think he's sleeping in on it the next day. Like we just got news of it yesterday, and he's sleeping in on Sunday already. So maybe he just wow, I'm feeling old. I'm gonna sleep in for a bit. Yeah, careful what you wish for. Oh yeah, Nick, you didn't see. Yeah, you weren't. Yeah, Mrs. B hooked us up with the Spyderco Sage 5 CF. No, I'm just kidding. My dumbass did that last night. I was like, in the Spyderco Sage 5 CF because I've done that. I've been doing that for 20 months. The Spyderco Sage 5 CF, carbon fiber scales, S20V steel, all that good stuff. We even have the customized pocket clip on here. Still, I absolutely love this knife. Not gonna lie, it's got a special place in my world. But yeah, Mrs. B got this for us yesterday. The Spyderco Paramilitary 2 Salt Edition Magna Cut blade DLC, and I'm not gonna lie, I thoroughly enjoy these scales. I do like it. I like it a lot. So yeah, Mrs. B hooked us up as usual. He's getting a shaman. Shaman inbound you tomorrow, sir. I'll send you a tracking once I drop it off. Oh, right. Yeah, Nick. Thank you again, man. Yeah, it's I'm a spoiled brat this week. Life is good this week, guys. I'm not gonna lie. I got views and everything on YouTube. I think I'm over 10,000 views for the weekend altogether. Yeah, life is good. We're gonna start giving back some of the stuff to the community eventually. Yeah, once the channel gets bigger, the giveaways will get bigger. Yeah, but as you guys know, I turned down all the offers for the freebies and stuff from the companies because they always want to tell me what I can and can't say, or they have some control over it, or their knives just rust out, and there's no way I would put my name behind that stuff. What's that? Beavercraft, man. They were one of the eye openers for me. But most recently, yeah, it was Clacken Knives, Klaken or something like that. They reached out and I was like, no. They put up a good show. Like when you go on their webpage, they've got like one of the designers is in Colorado. One of them's I don't know where the other one was. The third one is in where is it? Germany, right? German engineering. That's what you're thinking. But then when you click on the where's the stuff made kind of thing, and it's all 100% made in China. So I'm like, yeah, no, I don't do the Chinesium. I don't know. Not everybody has to do it. She's back. What did I miss? Nothing. We're waiting on Canon. Canon's still. I guess maybe he's not gonna make it. We'll do the. I gotta move some stuff though. That's the problem. I'm the problem. What am I talking about? Come on, guy. Get it together. Ricky Bobby, you can do it. Maybe I should just move that out of the way altogether. We'll just move stuff out of the way altogether. Well, how do the professionals do this? Do they get... Yeah, because if I have something on the table and somebody's going to be like, oh, but dude, I thought I was getting those 2 Phobos knives in the giveaway. And be like, no. I'd like to be giving away Phobos knives, but I need like 27 million views to do that at 12 cents per thousand. Yeah, I don't know, millions of views for me to start giving away Phobos knives. Tom bought an Easy Rider mower while you were away. No, oh, Trevor, she knows that's not true. I'm more like a manual guy. Like, yeah, before I buy a ride-on mower, I'd get one of those old school push ones and the blades go around. Like, don't put your fingers in, obviously. Yeah, or I'd do something. Um, um, and it's made in the USA. Yeah. Yeah, everybody knows that. I don't know why. There's still some people that make a big deal out of it. They get all bent out of shape because I'm like, I don't like the Chinesium. And they're like, oh, where's your phone from? South Korea, dude, South Korea. Yeah, or to flip that coffee cup over and where's that made? I get it. I get it. And thank you for pointing out the problem that we're buying way too much crap from China. And we need to buy less crap from China. So if I can make a difference in my little world, then I think I'm helping out. I'm doing my part, you know. Yeah. So I promote the USA made knives. I really do. I thoroughly enjoy it. It's you can't always win though. Oh, Grail got me. Grail got me. Yeah. What is this shit? Yeah. See, Grail got me. Made in China, right? But this one. The original Ultra Press, guess what? Made in the USA, right? So I bought this. I'm stoked about it. I'm like, oh, made in the USA water filter. Yeah, can't go wrong with that. Yeah, made in the USA, right? So, oh, I love the Ultra Press. It's awesome. It's made in the USA. I'm gonna buy another one, the titanium one, and I did. But then, don't. They trick you. They trick you, man. And that's kind of shady a little bit. Shady a little bit, yeah. Not. I don't know. So you guys know what I'm saying, though. You said it was a John of a Deer made. Um, Tom, would you like an orange American made coffee mug? I don't know where my coffee mugs are made. I didn't flip them over. They got Oh, I'm gonna have to drink it. I you can't. Yeah, Phobos. Yeah, I've got two like standard coffee mugs, two ceramic coffee mugs that I like to use. Both of them are from Phobos Knives, and then even my little stainless steel camp mug thing, which it needs I think it needs to be a little bigger, or I'm gonna start having like 19 coffees in the morning if I use that thing. But yeah, that's a Phobos coffee mug as well. So I like to, as you guys know, I fully support Phobos Knives, and yeah, so buy Phobos Knives, and you're helping out Eric Hansen and his family and whatnot. And yeah, I know you guys. There's no links. There's no nothing. Just go buy Phobos Knives, and you're buying USA made. You're helping out a disabled veteran, and Eric's in a fight with Parkinson's now. So I'm sure that every little bit helps out. He dedicated his life to the American people. So it's not Phobos Friday, but I do it whenever I want to. Right? Isn't that how this works? Um, so yeah, buddy. Beavercraft, that brand sounds like an adult site. Well, that's the whole thing. Lost and Happy. That's what bushcraft sounds like. It sounds like sounds like you're in the art of bushcrafting is beaver crafting in the long term, I guess. Yeah, I've been looking at the PSA jacket AR-10. I want to, yeah. Yeah, it's easy to get attached to a 308 AR-10. Absolutely. In fact, yeah, Bushmaster Bushmaster over in Maine used to make some pretty sweet heavy barreled 308s AR-10s. I don't know how good they're making them now. I've noticed like companies when it comes to the AR platform, if they're trying to get the government contract, they make outstanding stuff. The quality is absolutely like outstanding. Then they get the government contract for a little while, and the quality goes like right down. And so yeah, it depends on where they're at in their government contracting. Um, did a full aero build on Desert Driven as a cyclist, man. That sounds like you just made everything streamlined. I did a full aero build. So you got some aero bars and some tapered tubing, tapered water bottles. Yeah, still no cannon. We're gonna have to proceed without him. Grandpa's sleeping in already. Abuse of privileges. Actually, no. If Cannon's sleeping, it's well deserved. That dude puts in a solid 60-hour work week, and yeah, like a lot of people. But man, they abuse him a lot at work. He'll send me some pictures of this is what I'm doing today. I'm like, better you than me, dude. And yeah, it's like mentally demanding. Like you got to know what you're doing, and then it's physically demanding as well. It's all like heavy equipment stuff. Can we just play? Yeah, we can play a spot for Cannon. Absolutely, yeah. Who wants? Um, how do we do that and make it fair? Well, I'm right here the whole time. I don't know. Maybe we'll have Mrs. B because she ain't winning shit from me. Um, she I don't know. What do you guys think? Any suggestions? We could have Miss B do it, or we could pick somebody in the live that can pick two numbers or something. That works as well. Yeah, Dana's willing to give one up for the Marine. Um, yeah, it's up to you guys. Whatever you want to do, I'm totally cool with that. Yeah, everybody here is in the United States. You got to be in the United States. You got to be subscribed. You got to be present and or accounted for, which is, I guess we're making an exception to that rule. Present and or accounted for, which means he's not present, but he's accounted for. All grandpa's sleeping in on his first day of being a grandpa. Um, that's what we're getting to. I'm clearing out some of the other stuff. I'm making some room here because oh, where's the other thing? I've got to get some more giveaway stuff. Giveaway stuff gets oh, yeah, we're not this is not part of it. Yeah, this is This is the Eric Hansen EDC Calcula. So that never goes anywhere. All right, so we're just gonna do it right here, right? I don't even have any stickers or anything, guys. So so of course we're gonna give away some couple tins of fire starters, the pyro pucks. We're gonna throw a couple of tins in there because that's the cool thing to do. So fire starters, right? And then some stormproof matches because you're definitely gonna want to be able to do that. These are the UCO stormproof matches. They're pretty handy. You can fit a whole box of these in the Exotac Match Cap XL. If you're down with that, we'll throw that in there. And then it's yeah. Space blanket, Mylar blanket goes with the fire kit. If you're lighting an emergency fire, you can use this to reflect some of the heat back, wrap yourself up with it. Yeah, important little part of emergency fire kit, in my opinion. Yeah, I don't think it's. Who's that guy? Yeah, Kevin, don't you have some Chinesium to go shilling for? Yeah, and then Uberleben ferro rod. These are some of the best ferro rods on the market. It does come with a striker. It's brand new, never been used, guys. So Uberleben ferro rod, good stuff. Yeah, buddy. Well, of course, I like to give away the P51 can openers, not to be confused with the P38, which is the smaller one. I like the P51s better, so I try to give these out whenever possible. So P51 in there, and we're gonna throw in a set of the Troll Hunting Club patches with the Troll Sniper tab as well, the coveted Troll Sniper tab. We're gonna throw the set in there, and I think that's all I got for this one, guys. Yeah, Gonzo, you're not kidding, man. That's if were you in here early? B&A was plinking them off like left, right, and center. It was like yeah, there was it was a very target rich environment. We can play 1 to 50. Whoever gets close, I would want to play, but I can't take myself out of the giveaway and pick numbers. What? Yeah, we can. What? Yeah, Desert, you can still get in on it. Yeah, because we have what we have. We've only got. Yeah, we'll do 1 to 50. Whoever the closest is without going over, right? You have to be yeah, you have to be a subscriber. What am I missing anything, guys? I probably am. And it's yeah, Trish, it's open to women as well. We don't discriminate here on that. So you're more than welcome to enter as well. That's probably the most politically incorrect thing I've done all day. Trish, you know we love you. You're you're here because you know. Probably some elderly in there too. Yeah, it's been a pretty wild morning, man. It's been awesome though, and good times are had by all. Consider me a bush. We could come out with some patches like that as well. It's just, yeah, it's easy to come up with the concepts, but yeah, the investment's pretty big. Um, yeah, 18 or older, one guest per person. One guest only. Yeah, no duplicate accounts. I don't think we have any of those kind of people in here, to be honest. I think everybody in here is pretty straightforward shooters. Although you never know, somebody could be lurking, tweaking. It doesn't seem that way to me though, because Gonzo, I definitely come here for the conversation. Vietnam Bush Explorer. Trevor's got a thing for the Asian ladies. It's okay, man. Teach their own. Um, most definitely chaos. Um, yeah, what's the questions? My live wasn't live. Hold on, there was questions. Who had questions? So yeah, everybody official on the rules. Um, oh, I gotta pick a number. Oh, well, how am I gonna do that? I know. I'll use this. We did pick a number 1 to 50, right? Okay. Um. All right. Pen work, 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 work. Okay, so I just wrote the number. It's on the back of this. I can't show you, but it's on the back of this. It's pick a number 1 through 50, and then yeah, and then you get it all, and nobody can see through this. This is great. Um, all right, everybody ready? We're almost altitude. Check your altimeters. Put your goggles on. Check your handles. And yeah, no, that's a different game. Um, USA shipping 18. Yeah, yeah, I did say that, Trish. Yeah, USA only, USA shipping. Because yeah, we had one person win from Canada, and it was like $53 to ship. That was a while ago. So yeah, yeah. Go ahead. Yeah, start your guesses, guys. Number one. Pick a number 1 through 50. All that good stuff. Closest to it without going over. Dana put in 34 for Grumpy Grunt. Dana, you're gonna guess for yourself as well, right? Yeah, we covered that. Yeah, only one guess, multiple guesses will be thrown out. With the exception, yeah, I think Dana picked for Cannon, so Dana still gets to pick a number for himself. Yeah, Desert 27 was already picked, so if you want to delete that one and try again. Or Mrs. Bushcraft, oh, we're getting confused now. Yeah, Gonzo's like, oh, this went south real fast. Um, oh, I get okay, yeah. All right, so Mrs. B's picking for Cannon. Oh, that's right. Dana was the do something kind for somebody. Um, yeah, that's what Dana was doing. All right, yeah, we're on the same page. Did everybody guess? Gonzo will throw it in for Cannon as well. All right, Desert Driven said stop. Stop in the name of love before you get a Dutch oven. Anyhow, that's the end. Everybody ready? Ready, steady? Yeah, cue the drum roll, please. Yeah, I'm not musically talented in any way, shape, or form. I don't even think I could make the sound effects with it. Um, yeah, ready? All right, so here's the winning number. 31. So who was the closest to 31 without going over? Oh, was it what did Gonzo want it? I know Boondock had 28. Yeah, Boondock was the closest, 28 without going over, right? All right, hey Boondock, yeah, I'll send you a text, man. We'll get this to you. Yeah, that Trevor was close. We had who had 27? That was the next closest. Got called away, but I'm back. Oh, Oh, Nick Martino missed out. That's a bummer. Yeah, we just did the giveaway. It was Boondock, New Hampshire won it. Yeah, I'll be around. Yeah, definitely Boondock. Yeah, send me a text. 27 was my childhood address. Outside car left a mouse on the steps. And see, that's the problem with cats, man. They innocent little critters like mice, little Tweety bird and stuff like that. Cats be taking them out wholesale. They're it's an invasive species. Cats are not originally from this continent. So that's something we have to something to think about, guys. The cat infestation is real. It's not just a cat infestation, but it's also an invasion. They're non-native species. The damn cats are colonizers. That's the problem. Oh, you're welcome, guys. Yeah, we're gonna try to do more giveaways as the channel grows. But yeah, it gets really expensive. I gotta buy stuff to put in the giveaways. So, but it'll happen. We'll do more. It's funny. I do need store matches. Well, that worked out perfect, Boondock. Yeah, the universe tends to unfold as it should. Um, oh, did don't want to talk about cat. Oh, I'm sorry, Trish. That does suck. No matter which way you slice and dice it. Yeah, that's very unfortunate. Yeah, Mrs. Bushcraft's gonna work on that. I'm doing good at not saying anything bad, so I'm just gonna. Mrs. Bushcraft will take over on that one because it is what it is. So let me yeah, I guess yeah, Trish. Even though everybody knows I hate cats, I still understand that people have attachments to their little feline friends, and for that, yeah, that does suck. As much as I like joke around with Mrs. Bushcraft, she's got the day off. I'm like, do you have anything planned? She'll be like, no. I'll be like, well, why don't we stop by the vet and see if they'll, yeah, but yeah, it's unfortunate. I think that's one of the cruelest things that happens, whether it's a cat or a dog. No matter what, like their life expectancy is a fraction of what ours is. So unfortunately, we spend less time with our pets than we do missing them when they're gone. So grossly unfortunate. Um, yeah, if they could just even that off somehow, that would be good for a lot of people. Yeah, it is. It's kind of like a cruel joke on people. I think that's just the way it works out, though. Literally, it doesn't matter. Like I said, whether you have a dog or a cat, the reality is that we spend less time with them than we do missing them. So the dude lost and happy. You're a cat fan. I'm allergic to cats, so that's kind of my problem. And then yeah, just it is what it is. I know Mrs. Bushcraft though. She's extremely attached to her cat, so that's why it still exists. If she wasn't a big fan of cats, I would have gotten rid of it by now. But yeah, it's her cat, and and she's very responsible about it. I've never fed that cat. I don't give it treats or anything. Um, I've never I've given it water, but not in the water bowl. That's what the sprayer is for. Like, get out my seat, cat, and then I got the spray bottle to reinforce it. So I guess in a way I've given it water, but not in the normal way. I guess maybe that I've seen it on YouTube. People squirt the cats all the time. It's a thing. Um, it's so much worse when the other pets are friends too. Yeah. Yeah, yeah, because then yeah, when you've got multiple like yeah, we've had multiple dogs before. And yeah, when you lose one of them, the other ones are like, "Hey, where'd my buddy go?" It's awkward. So, yeah, I spend a lot of time with my dogs. They're my best friends. Yeah, I like dogs so much. I adopted Cannon's dog. Yeah, every bushcraft channel needs a canine mascot. So we haven't got one in this house yet. So we live vicariously through Mojo Jojo, the tactical corgi. Um, I'm not a cat fan, but I have respect for innocent animals. Yeah, yeah, the same way. Yeah, Lost and Happy. I'm the same way. I'm. Everybody knows I'm no cat fan, but I still respect it as an animal. I just in fact, there was somebody that was being a little bit cruel to Mrs. Bushcraft's cat, and I was like, hey, no, that's just not going to happen. Like, you can hate the thing all you want, because trust me, I do. But there's no need to be cruel to it. Yeah, cruelty to animals is just some weak psychotic individuals do that. Um, yeah, Cannon has a plate carrier for Mojo. That doesn't surprise me. Yeah, nothing like the bond of a pet and their owners. Yeah, exactly, Gonzo. Yeah, spot on with that. Yeah, and like good people develop good bonds with their pets, with their cats and stuff, cats and dogs, whatever. Because way deep down. Oh no, now she's taking it too far. Now she's taking it too far. That is blasphemy there, woman. And I'm not cooking you dinner tonight for that now. Not that I was going to anyhow, but no, no. Like I said, the only reason why I like that cat is because Mrs. Bushcraft does, and I think that part of having a solid relationship is even if it doesn't matter to you, if it matters to the person you're with, then it should matter to you. So yeah, her cat is important to her. Therefore, it's just yeah, it is what it is. I was looking at armor vest for my pit bull the other day. Yeah, what are they getting for that chaos? Desert, we can get a corgi carrying bag, and you can get a Roddy. I'm a German Shepherd fan myself. When I finally do get around to getting a proper bushcraft canine for this channel, I can like 99% guarantee it's going to be a German Shepherd, and that 1% could be a Belgian Malinois. But I don't know if I have that kind of energy for a dog. Like a German Shepherd's kind of like at my limit. Well, 20 years ago, a Belgian Malinois would have been great, but in this day and age, I think a German Shepherd would be outstanding. Um, and Mrs. Bushcraft loves German Shepherds too. So, but you're not stealing my dog. You have your cat. Keep your cat. It's going to be my dog. Um, Brad, hello, welcome to the chat. How are you doing? Yeah, yeah, Rob, they're outstanding, outstanding dogs. They're extremely like they're high speed though. Like they require a lot of time, a lot like more than a German Shepherd. A German Shepherd is like my happy zone. Yeah, like they don't mind chilling out for a while after you do some work. But from what I understand, Belgian Malinois are just extremely high maintenance. Like, yeah, so if you miss a day or something, if you're, can't take them for a long walk or 2 hours at the park, then you're just going to deal with nonstop zoomies. And it's a bit big of a dog to be dealing with the zoomies. I like a dog with an intense need to do. Yeah, yeah, exactly, Rob. And that's my thing with the German Shepherd is, like when I used to have a German Shepherd, we would go out like walking and hiking and training like twice a day. And that was thoroughly enjoyable. B&A wants a Rottweiler. Yeah, Rottweilers are pretty good dogs too. I don't know. Maybe, yeah. I like Doberman Pinschers too, but you got to put a coat on them and booties and everything. They're not real cold weather dogs. The Dobermans. But yeah, Rotties are pretty good. You can get them well done. Yeah, Rottweilers are, yeah, without a doubt, amazing dogs. Amazing dogs. What could possibly I like getting out of the house, but I'm planning on a family and need a dog to cover my six. Yeah, yeah, and that's where the larger dogs come in. Like yeah, the Belgian Malinois, German Shepherds, Rottweilers, English Bulldogs, Pit Bulls, whatever you want to call them. Yeah, it's to have a highly capable dog, not just for yourself, but for family and stuff. And I think it's also important when you get older. Like I'm not gonna get into a fight nowadays like I would have 25 years ago. So I'd rather have a dog take care of it for me. You know. Yeah, black labs are great dogs as well. There's so many good dogs out there. There are some bad dogs, but yeah, mostly bad dog owners. You know, people that don't know how to train their dog or just yeah, mostly bad owners. It's a shame, man. There's nothing worse than seeing a good dog get ruined by bad training. You know. I trained Mrs. B's cat a little bit. That like the cat. Well, it doesn't do it. So he's just old and freaking lazy now. But I could tell the cat to go lay down. I trained him to go like he had a little bed on the for him, and that's where he would go lay down. He's just being a nuisance, you know. Um, and like now, I like when I'm ready for bed, I just do the bam, and I let him know, and he gets up and goes away. It takes him a minute though. He don't jump off the bed like a spring chicken anymore, but he knows when it's time for him to skedoodle. That's Yeah, my Roddy is a 150-pound ball of love. Yeah, she's becoming a guard dog. Barks when someone's comes. Yeah, yeah, Trish, and that's important. It doesn't have to be like a full on like bite trained canine. Just the early alert. The awareness that hey, somebody's coming here. There's somebody pulling in it, whatever. So yeah, if a dog can just give you a verbal alert barking, that gives you a hands up. Well, you got put one in the chamber. Just in case. But yeah, it's good to have that. Just the heads up that something's going on. I'm teaching my dog to roll over and play dead when I yell it. Yeah, that's awesome chaos. Um, yeah, a dog with personality. That's everything. Um, yeah, they're kind of like nonverbal people sometimes. I don't not so much the cat though. The cat's just kind of stupid. But yeah, yeah, the dog with personality. You're absolutely right. Yeah, some dogs they're just not right. KR4, good morning. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, the Mrs. Bushcraft's cat doesn't really have a personality. I don't know. I don't spend any quality time with it. I really don't. So I don't know. I can't. It it doesn't do cat stuff though. I don't think. Yeah, I have four whistles I do for my cats. One is food. One is cuddle time. One is get off the TV stand, and one that just makes them start acting silly. That's funny, Rob. Um, yeah, I don't. And that's something I always tell Mrs. Bushcraft. It's very fortunate that I'm not a cat person, because what if I were the person like she got a cat, but I'm like I took the cat over. There's always somebody like that. You got a dog, but then the missus takes the dog over. Because he's just like, oh, here's some cuddles and treats, and that's all. So she's very fortunate in that aspect. I'm not a cat person, so I've at no point taken over her cat. I love my grill too. I've got two of them, dude. They're absolutely awesome. They're outstanding product in my opinion. I have a smart cat and a dumb cat. Both have personalities, but damn, the dumb one is dumb. Yeah. Yeah, I've seen the cat run into a wall and everything. Yeah, I love the grill. I think the perfect combo is the grill titanium ultra press with the Vargo para bottle. Mo patty, mo patty, mo patty. And I do a quick disclaimer too because I got duped. The grill titanium is made in China. The metal parts are made in China, I guess. The plastic parts are made here in the U.S. The original Ultra Press is 100% made in the U.S. The grill tie is partially the titanium is made in China. Your live glitch hard for me. Oh, we're glitching, lost and happy. Yeah, it's getting there. So what's everybody got planned for today? We got the birthday party going on, so that's gonna be. I'm probably gonna YouTube it though, because that's what I'm trying to do. Trying to build the YouTube channel into something a little bit more productive. It's happening slowly but surely. We're getting there. I'm enjoying it. Hey, it's not about the destination, it's about the journey. And who knows where this destination is? It's just about the journey. I don't think there really is a finish line. It's just like trying to constantly progress, improve, make things better. Yeah, it's a good thing. Oh, Trisha's packing, going on a jump. Yeah. What, are you gonna go all the way up to 14? Make sure your lines have good tension. Make sure you flake out in between each line set, flake out all the fabric perfectly. When you cocoon the tail, bring the tail up, wrap it. I like to wrap it like 6 to 8 times. Roll it up nice and tight. Um, yeah, there's like packing it's a science. It's not just yeah, because your life depends on it. If you don't do a good pack job, then you're going to get a less than desirable opening, and a less than desirable opening could mean a complete malfunction, resulting in a cutaway, and then going to your reserve parachute. And you don't want to do that if you don't have to. Why take that unnecessary risk? Just put a few more minutes into packing. It can change your entire skydiving game. It can make or break your day. Yeah, Trish, if you want to give me a call and I can help you with any of your packing needs whatsoever, I'd be more than happy to help you out, Trish. Um, yeah, Rob, you're not kidding. Building a YouTube channel it's not as easy as vidIQ makes it sound out to be, or rack it up, package, and let it begin. Pack it up, pack it in, let it begin. Packing a house is complicated. Oh, you were talking. Oh, that's right. Yeah, Trish is moving. You meant. Oh, why didn't you say so? Rigger, please. Come on now, hook a rigger up. What do you expect me to think if you say you're packing? I think we're going jumping. Yeah. That's. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to. I mean, like, it's not my fault. Trish, why would you confuse me like that? I'm not taking the blame for that one. Oh, Trish, that doesn't work in my world. It really doesn't. If I did that, nobody ever would have trusted me. Um, what's up, man? I'm new here. Jayton Henry. Well, welcome to the chat. We're just it's a random conversation Sunday morning thing. My friend Trish Mopati EDC there decided she was bored at Sunday morning and she decided to confuse the hell out of me. So we're sorting that out right now. I thought she was packing a parachute to go on a jump, but no, she's moving, so she's going to be putting stuff in boxes. I don't know why she didn't say that in the first place. But thanks for that confusion now, Trish. It's going to take me all day to sort it out, but um, talking about it. Um, is that Bud? No Bud on the table. Oh, we wish it were, though. We're not going to lie. Well, yeah, that's what we need. We need our next giveaway. We need tins of gummies, for the special subscribers here. You were the only. Yeah, I know. There's more quarterbacks in the NFL than there are master parachute riggers in this country. So we tend to function just slightly different than the rest of people. That's why people enjoy us. Um, oh, what this? Yo, the ferro rod looks like a pack of pre. That does make sense. That does make sense. Gonzo is our resident expert. Gonzo, chime in on that. Does that look like they usually come in a tube or a glass thing? Not that I know anything about that stuff. Yeah, I don't know where you're getting yours. Yeah, but usually they come in something like this, right? Like the tube, which actually, if you have one of these little tubes, it perfectly fits the night core rechargeable battery. How's this open? Like that, yeah. So yeah, a little plastic tube like that, or this is like a it's a child-proof glass top thing, and these are just they're empty for demonstration purposes, but yeah, some come in packs like that if they're infused. Is that better, Gonzo? Is that what we want to be shopping for? I mean, if I were to, because we're in New Hampshire, live free or die, but you can't get high. Go figure, right? It kind of changes the whole state motto. Um, yeah, we got tubes and packs of pre rolls. I like to have control over my situation and faculties. I haven't smoked in a long time, and I won't pick it back up. Yeah, I would pay to see Tom pack a shoot. Gonzo, I can arrange that. I'm gonna do a road trip eventually, and on that road trip, I'm gonna do like what I used to do, like riding the Eastern Seaboard. There's some key skydive centers I used to stop at, and I plan to revisit them. And yeah, that'll be something I usually do some packing classes and stuff like that, like advanced parachute packing. And yeah, I'd love to get some of it on video and post it. You need a parachute patch that says "Get high, live free." Um, Lost and Happy, they're out there along with stickers. Yeah, there's a specific group in the community that does that. The first time I saw it, I was like, "Why are you open the?" She was, yeah. The first time Mrs. B watched me pack a parachute, she's like, "Well, that's just awfully peculiar." Um, I'm from New Hampshire, originally from New Hampshire. I traveled around for yeah, like 25 years, 27 years and change, and yeah, I'm back in New Hampshire now. Um, yeah. Why are you doing that? Well, you got to make the parachute happy. If you want happy openings, you got to make the parachute happy. Trade secret there, guys. Write it down. Yeah, they usually burn weird in my experience. Yeah, infused joints can be decent, but I find that the extra goop clogs the end. Also, would rather. Yeah. Yeah, Gonzo. Yeah, yeah, everything. Yeah, pros and cons to everything, right? Um, but yeah, at some point I'll do a parachute packing video. I thought about doing a series of videos, like professionally, like doing. But then there's so many issues with liability, and no offense to the younger generation out there, but when it comes to skydiving, most of y'all are idiots. Like I don't need any instruction. I'm an expert right out the yeah. So I'm a little bit nervous about how the material would get used. I'd have to do up a pretty solid legal disclaimer. Like, hey, if you watch this video, it's for entertainment purposes only or something. Um, but yeah, but I barely even got the pen. I had an infused beverage last Christmas. It just made, oh, Rob, that's a sad story, man. Yeah, the tasty beverage that you had for Christmas made you sad on Christmas. That's That's very unfortunate. Tom, I sent you a comedian talking about jumping while fat on Instagram. Oh, I'll definitely watch that, Dana. I love the sky jumping humor. It's good stuff, man. I ran into a dude yesterday. I don't know why I can't hang up the parachute rigging hat fully. I try, but I ran into a guy yesterday that was beginning his skydiving journey. You know, he's a little bit old to be doing that, in my opinion. But hey, what do I know, right? But I was like, I couldn't help but offer him. Like, I watched a couple of his videos. I'm like, dude, if you need some coaching or something, let me know. If you need some advice, I'd be more than happy to help you out. Yeah, I don't know, man. Like being a parachute rigger is kind of like working in NASCAR. You're the pit crew, um, and there's high speed stuff going on, you know. Um, but yeah, so they don't have to just make left hand turns. They got to make sure they get something over their head before the ground comes up. Rachel Ray, man. Yeah, you have to look up the video of Bert Kirshner talk about jumping out of a plane with Rachel Ray. Um, Rachel, yeah, isn't she like the cook or something? I can't think. I don't know who that is offhand. But yeah, guys, I think I'm gonna wrap this one up. We're at the 2 hour mark. Um, Spent a little bit of time with Mrs. Bushcraft. We got the 21st birthday party to prep for. So yeah, got a little bit going on. We got some more shorts coming out today, most definitely. Three more shorts coming out. I definitely appreciate everybody watching them and leaving comments. Always fun. But we definitely appreciate it, trying to get this channel to grow. Um, I think I'll probably do another live on Wednesday. Last week I did it Wednesday morning. This week I'll probably go back to doing it Wednesday evening as well, usually about the same time, 8-ish. Yeah, we did one last night. I couldn't decide 8 or 9 o'clock, so I just went with 8:30. We just nothing wrong with a little compromise in life, but yeah, thanks to everybody. Hey, yeah, Boondock, shoot me a text or whatever. We'll get that sorted out. Congrats on the winning. We are hoping to start doing more giveaways during the lives because I just think they're fun. We'll just do them random. Like I said, I don't put it in the title because hey, if you're here, you're here. I don't want to attract the crowd that they're just chasing giveaways because yeah, they're not a genuine part of the community in my opinion. This channel community, if they're just chasing the giveaways, I'm not a fan of that. So, but yeah, we'll try to host some more of those as well. But yeah, thanks for hanging out, guys. Be careful out there. Everything is getting extremely froggy, so make sure you stay strapped. Yeah, situational awareness is everything. Stay alert, stay alive, keep your head on a swivel. And by all means, guys, stay frosty. We'll see you on the next one.